What is going on, everyone? Welcome back to another video. If you're wondering where I've been, I'm really sorry I've been away for so long. We had some issues with the Australian government implementing some new laws and regulations around people posting anything financial related online and sharing it. And that obviously includes me. So I just had to sort of figure a way to go forward from here. It's all good. I can still keep making videos. But I thought it's a really good opportunity to focus on my trading again. So I decided to take a couple of weeks off, sort of see where to go forward, and really refocus on my trading. Now, I want to share with you guys what I've been working on recently, and this is my FX book. Okay, so we can see the last couple of weeks we went from plus 8% down to pretty much break even. So we've had a really tough last couple of weeks. And I realized that the last few months I have almost not really focused on trading and focused so much on content creation that my trading has really taken a toll. So took a few weeks off. I will probably keep, sort of laying low until I really figure out where to go next with my trading. Because in the end, I want to be a trader. I don't want to be a social media person, whatever. So, really interesting thing I looked at. If we go to custom analysis and then go tag, so I got all these setups. If you guys watch me, you know I trade reversals, I trade continuations, and I trade the last kiss, which is just a breakout. Now, I want to show you guys this. So when we trade all of these setups, we're pretty much a break even, okay? And keep in mind, this is probably only about 1.5 months of actual trading, because we went on holiday in these 2 months, probably only traded 2 weeks or 3 weeks these entire 2 months. We only set it up halfway through May, and obviously August is still halfway through the month. So, I am profitable, but this is just a tough spot. But if we look at custom analysis, click on just reversal tags. Now look at analyze and see the difference. So I looked at this and I was like, wow, that is absolutely crazy. Maybe I should start trading just reversals. If we look at drawdown, we can see max drawdown 2%. So we only had one loss in a row, which is crazy. And yeah, I'm very happy with these results. If we can see on the months, it's much, much better. So that's actually what I've been doing the last couple of weeks, really trying to pinpoint these reversal trades. Why these work better, I have a few theories, but that's for another video. I think it's just to do with the volume in the market. But anyway, I want to show you guys how I've been trading these recently, and it's been working really, really well. So what I do is I actually look at the daily to start with, and we look at daily levels, okay? Whether it be, doesn't have to be perfect, doesn't have to be these exact levels, but for example, we would look at this level and we would look at sort of these levels right here, okay? What I want to see then is price sort of moving in between these levels, and then I want to see price break out. Okay, so what we had here, I want to see price sort of slowly, doesn't even have to break out, even if it wicks out. And then I want to flip to my 4-hour time frame, and I want to look for reversal patterns. So what we can see here is a perfect example. Price sort of breaks out of this range, creates a double top, okay, and then we want to look at the continuation. Okay, so although it's a reversal, I guess you could almost call it a bit of like a fake out strategy. Whether you want to call it smart money or liquidity grabs or whatever, it doesn't really matter. All I'm looking at is market structure. We failed to make new highs. We break below the previous higher low right there, and then we retest. We show rejection on the lower time frames in the form of wicks, engulfing candles, and patterns, and that is where I enter. Okay, so it could be a head and shoulders pattern or inverse head and shoulders pattern like this, something like that, and then we look to enter there. Any sort of reversal pattern, double tops, double bottoms, head and shoulders, inverse head and shoulders. Key thing is we just want to sort of see the market shift. And the reason I mentioned before, I think these might work a bit better. I'm not too concerned about these smart money concepts or whatever. Not saying that they don't work. I definitely do think they work. But it's just, I think, these big institutions sort of decide to, all right, that's enough buys, let's enter sells, and they all enter their sells. And there's just a lot more volume in the market. I guess you could say a lot of retailers are getting stopped out, pushing price down even further. But, realistically, it's just market structure and price action. Okay. So we're going to backtest. I think that's probably the easiest way to sort of show you guys how this system works. Keep in mind, this is not advocating this golden system. It's just a trading strategy. But as you can see here, it does definitely produce results. You can also look at sort of the trades I've taken. You can look at the screenshots. I've taken them on the 4 hour and the 1 hour. I have sort of tested on the 15-minute as well. But I think for now, we're just going to stick to the 1 hour. I'll look away. Not that, I haven't already back tested every single year, but let's get started. So we're on what are we on? The daily. And we're just going to sort of look at watching these levels. It definitely doesn't have to be perfect. We can already see we're pushing up into this level. So we'll go to the 4 hour, and we'll just wait to see sort of if price can sort of break out. And the other thing with this system, it doesn't have to particularly break out of these zones. I just find price sort of shoots down more intensely when it actually does offer that sort of fake out. And that's just because, like I said, I think there's a bit more volume in the market. And a lot of these institutions are getting in. Wow, big consolidation here. Big consolidation. This is gross. Okay, here we go. We're getting some movement. Hopefully we can... Oh. So there's the double top, but it doesn't look like we're going to come back. We do, but there's also a new trend sort of forming. I think I'm just going to leave this for now. I just want to see price actually move. It's just been consolidating this whole time. Okay, here we go. Hopefully we get some movement here. This is nice. All right. So although this is a really big break, we can see that we're sort of testing these levels as well. But I really like this structure. Let's look if we can get a retest anywhere back here. So we're just trading this double top. We can see it's almost a bit of a... No, not really. Okay, so let's flip to the 1 hour and see if we can push back to this level. No, that's a shame. So we're just moving back into consolidation, which sucks, but let's see what happens. Just waiting for some structure to form. Price is sort of just... So you can see, although we didn't quite get the retest, it really sort of moved from that point. Okay, so obviously you can't get every single opportunity, but here we go again. So again, here we can see we've broken below this daily level. Now we've got a little double bottom structure. Let's see if we get an entry here. So we're looking for weak rejections, engulfing candles, and even patterns. Ooh, I don't mind this. If we look at fib, drag this down. I do not mind this. So we got price sort of breakout. Now we got trickling down. We got a little double bottom. I'm not sure. Oh, it's New Year's Day. That's probably why. Because it's New Year's Day, it's the 31st. I'm probably just going to let this one go. Actually, you know what? Let's enter. We'll enter here. You can sort of see this flip in behavior. Let's see what happens. Ooh, nice. All right, 1 to 3. I don't know, I won't worry too much about risk management this video, but I tend to just take a 1 to 3. I've been experimenting with sort of trailing stops recently as well. You can see if we implemented a trailing stop, you can trail this thing behind the higher lows of the 1 hour. If we get rid of this, so higher low made, you can trail that. Then if you want to continue, you can trail it up to this higher low, and then you would get stopped out there. So, you could have bagged up a 1 to 3.6, but for this, we'll stick to a 1 to 3. Okay, so very simple trade. We can see on the 4 hour, we had the double bottom structure. We had a little bit of a pushback into this level, back into the fib, but we can clearly see that we're sort of rejecting this key level. If you click on the line chart, it might be a bit clearer. Sort of double bottom, higher high, higher low continuation. Okay, so really nice little trade. We can see, if we look on the daily, you'll see what I mean by this sort of fake out. Whether we're looking at this level and we're pushing below here, or we're looking at this even massive push below. But key thing, really nice little reversal. So that is plus 3R to start with. Okay, let's just get rid of everything and we will reset. So just want to have a look at the daily again here. So in terms of the daily, we are approaching this sort of level. So I sort of want to see price again push up here, then sort of reject and then continue down. Okay, so let's flip back to the 4 hour and see what happens here. Nice. Wow. Okay. Never mind. So here's a nice opportunity for a sell. Pushing these levels. Let's see how price reacts. All right. So we can see a little double top. We've broken this structure right here. I have a feeling we're going to continue bullish. Just because it's not the... All right, so we've wicked back up for a retest. Double top, this is looking nice. I have a feeling price is going to push deeper. But, the setup is there. We are pushing this level. We have a really nice double top. Wick rejection. If we look at fib as well. Decent fib as well. We're going to go a bit of a wider stop. And we'll go for the 1 to 3 down to these lows. Okay, so nice little double top rejection there. Let's see what happens. So we're not triggered in yet, which is pretty lucky. I'm gonna delete this. So we entered with a sell stop below the lows. Luckily, we didn't get triggered in, and I'm gonna flip back to the 4 hour. Oh wow, maybe we should have left it. Ooh, okay, I see what's happening. So we are pushing back. Let's see. I think there's going to be a double top here. Yep. Bit of a mess, but let's see what price does. Okay. Wow. I think I'm just going to leave this. Actually, yep, I'm just going to leave this. It's way too messy. Price has sort of gone everywhere. Okay, I'm just going to leave this. We've moved into a bit of a consolidation. Sort of missed out there, I guess, but might have missed the trade there as well. See a nice little double bottom there. Let me just see on the 1 hour. God. Click on the 1 hour. Oh, not really. Okay, let's refocus. Sort of dabbling on here, sorry. Refocus. Let's look at what price does. Okay, I really don't mind this. We can see we're really pushing this level right here. So if we see anything on the 4 hour, we'll just flip there and see what happens here. Still pushing. All right, we've gone way past the level. Here we go. Here's a nice little structure. If we look on the daily, do we have anything? Don't really mind if we don't. We can see we got some levels here that we're pushing. But more importantly, I'm just looking at this 4 hour structure. We can see a nice little double bottom. Let's see what the 1 hour looks like. So not quite an engulfing candle yet. Let's see if we get a double bottom. Nope. All right, so I'm just going to wait for a clear 4 hour structure. There we go. So we've broken above. Do we get a retest? We do. Ooh, this looks good. Okay, so I'm going to enter. No, let's wait for a double bottom. Hopefully we wick up from here, create a rejection. Nice, 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 nice. Okay, so we can see we're sort of making new highs, new higher lows. Target the 1 to 3, can even go back perfectly up to these levels. I mean, that's pretty good nonetheless, even if we get break even. Very happy with that. Oh, that's a shame. What a shame. So, you know, whether you want to trail your stop or take multiple take profits, that's fine. But really nice trade in the end. Just shy of 3R. But, you know, we'll, for the sake of this, we'll call it a break even. Because I probably would have left that for break even. So we're still up 3R. Really nice couple of trades so far. We can just see very simple price action, double tops. Might even be another trade here that we missed. No. Okay, let's keep going. We'll do a few more trades. We've actually only done 2. So going to be a long video, but really enjoying myself. So go back to the daily. Let's see what price does here. Ooh, okay. So we're pushing these levels here. Why can't I click? Pushing these levels. Let's see what the 4 hour does. So the reason I didn't, for those of you that are wondering, the reason I didn't look at this, because it might look like a double top, but for me, you know, I definitely want to see a bit of a clearer double top structure. Maybe we could have, you know, there's probably a trade in there, but I don't mind. I want to see a bit of a clearer double top. Ooh, this isn't bad. Oh, never mind. Ooh, this is good. So we're pushing way above this level. Nice. We got that sort of double top structure. And for those of you that trade more smart money and you trade the change of character or choc, whatever you want to call it, this is essentially what this system does. I'm not 100% sure, but I'm pretty sure you can see the initial breaker structure right there. Then you push down, and as soon as you break this high low, that's when you have the choc. Might not be as clear on the 4 hour, but that's sort of how this works, I think. Might be a bit clearer here on the 1 hour. You can sort of see breaker structure there, and then as soon as you break something like here, sort of like that. But you know, I find this just a lot simpler, and it works. So let's see if we get a retest here. We do. I mean, that is a double top, but it's really not a nice structure. I'm just going to wait for price to trickle up. I think it'll come back a bit more. If it doesn't, so be it. Damn. All right, so we sort of let our gut get in the way there. I thought that price would come back a bit further, but it didn't, and we just continued. But, you know, that's why you need to just follow your rules, not your gut or what you think is better. Trust your rules, nothing else. Okay, let's keep going. Unfortunate miss there. So it's still pushing down. Wait for a bit of a structure to form. Okay. Here we go. Well, so we can see again, we're pushing these levels right here. That's actually perfect for the structure. Do we retest? We do. But price just continues down. Ooh, this is going to shoot down. Head and shoulders. Did I miss this? So we got another double bottom here. Let me just look at this. Double bottom. Yeah, I don't mind this. Let's look at the 1 hour, see what we've got dealing with here. We might have missed an entry here. Actually, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to pretend I took this. We can see fib right here, perfectly on this level. Then we have price pushing back. Weak rejection. And then we have this sort of double bottom structure right here. Okay, multiple wicks, nice engulfing candle. So I'm just going to pretend I entered with a buy stop above this engulfing candle. Whether you want to call that cheating, I don't really care. I would have taken it in the live market. So let's see what price does. Might even be a loss. Oh, no. Nice. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Okay. Plus 3R. Okay, so probably could have let that run. Yeah, wow. Anyway, could have been a pretty big trade there, but very happy with that yet again. We can just see, let me just get that back. We can see that if we look on the 4 hour, just get rid of fib. If we look on the 4 hour, we can see a small little double bottom structure right here. Higher high, higher low, rejection, continuation. Okay, if you look on the daily, again, we can sort of see price pushing way below these levels. So, you know, a lot of these institutions or whatever placing their sells, and then they decide enough's enough, let's buy, and they all enter the market. Or at least I think. Correct me if I'm wrong. I'm not a smart money expert, but really nice trade. Okay. So we're up 6R so far. Let's continue here. Ooh, this is interesting. Wow. Very interesting. So get rid of this. But we can just see here, price would be pushing back to create, if you look on the daily, price would be pushing back to create a sort of lower high before continuing down. If we're looking at the sort of overall trend. So now we have this massive head and shoulders pattern to the top side. So if we get a retest here, that would be great. Ooh, this looks really good. Let's flip to the 1 hour. Look at some fib here. Ooh, this is really nice. Not sure why. I think that's this trading view glitching out. We're going to take the sell here. Very big. And I might have to take a 1 to 2 here. Actually, you know what? Let's screw it. Let's just go 1 to 3. I really like this sort of head and shoulders pattern. You can imagine lots of people getting stopped out here or wherever. But super nice pattern. Nice. Really good session. Like, in all honesty, and it's never really this good. Um, Usually, we'd have a few losses by now, but it's around this. I mean, if you look at my performance, you can see this really does work. But I mean, this is pretty freaking good. 9% in 3 trades. And I think that's probably like two months worth, 3 months worth of backtesting so far, maybe. But this is one pair. If you're trading at least all the majors, you can really make some returns. But it's all about just staying patient, and trusting your rules. So we'll do one more trade, one or two more. I know it's not heaps of trades, but they are a bit more long term, so they do take a bit more time. Here we go. I just want to look sort of if we're coming towards any levels. I don't think there'll be anything here. Let me look at this. I mean, you could say we're sort of testing these levels, but realistically, not really. Let's look at this. So we have price just breaking above here. Let's flip to the 1 hour and see what happens here. Nice. So I like that break. Ooh. I'm going to wait for a double bottom here because we can see price pushing back, not quite into this level. I want to see sort of a nicer double bottom structure here. Oh, I thought I was going to push up there. There we go. That's what we're looking for. So we can see the difference sort of between this retest, and then this double bottom structure. Okay. Really happy with that. Let's have a look at fib as well. I think we should be pretty bang on. Yeah, really nice. Okay, so for those of you that are wondering why I'm pulling up fib, it's just a bit of extra confluence. It doesn't mean that I'm automatically going to take a buy just because we're in this 0.5, 0.618 range. It's just added evidence that price might be rejecting this level. Okay, so stop loss, we'll go very safe. I don't think we need to sort of push anything crazy, and we'll go for the 1 to 3. Let's see what we get. That's not good. Oh, no. No way. Nah, we're done. No way. That is crazy. No. That is freaking crazy. If we hit take profit, oh, that's nuts. That's a nerve-wracking trade. In all honesty, well, we would have got break even. But again, I think we picked the direction well, yet again. It's just sort of unfortunate that, yeah. So you can see price sort of just moved into a bit of a consolidation, which is a shame. I guess if we broke above this level yet again, we would be trading the bigger double bottom. But we can see we didn't reject this level. So, not the end of the world. Very lucky there, actually. How long is this video? 29 minutes. We'll go one more trade. And we'll just see how it goes. I have a feeling it's probably going to be a loss. Not quite a break. There we go. So there's the double bottom, even a triple bottom actually. Pretty nice structure. Let's see. Are we approaching anywhere? So we're at an all-time low, not an all-time low, but a low for quite some time. So that probably means there's a good chance price might push bullish again. Let's see if we get a rejection here. Perfect. Okay. Let's look at fib. So we are touching sort of this 0.5 area. But again, I'm not going to decide my trade based on fib. It's just a bit of extra confluence. I think we're going to put a wide stop yet again, just because it's not the clearest of structures, but it is definitely there. We have the momentum shift. We just want to account for price very often sort of creates a double bottom, and then pushes back and then continues. But I think this is enough evidence to sort of show we're continuing bullish. So let's see what happens. This is crazy. Absolutely crazy. I sort of want to keep going till I get a loss, because trust me, this is not, every time. It's never really as good as this. But obviously a really good session so far. You know what? Let's just keep going. I'm sure we'll get a loss anytime soon. Wow. Okay. So if we look on the daily here, we can imagine we'd be pressing into this level. Now we see this really big sort of jump out, and now we're pushing back in. So imagine lots of sellers entering the market. We got a nice double top. Do we get a retest? Price pushing back. Nice. Nice retest. I'm just going to take this. I should probably wait for a double top, because we can see we've sort of got this trend going. Actually, let's just wait for a double top. If I miss it, I miss it. Well, thank God. That's pretty lucky. Let's keep going. Looking to push above these levels. Let's see if we sort of reject it. Nice. Okay, so very small little double bottom, but I'm going to count it just because I sort of want to finish this video, and it's not a bad setup either. Hopefully we retest. We do. Reject. Nope. So you can see the importance of the rejection as well there. Ooh, this isn't bad. So might not be the most orthodox double top, but it is still a double top. We can see this is that sort of, for those smart money traders, that sort of change of character, where you have the breaker structure, and then you have the change of character right there, breaking below the previous high low. So let's see if we get a retest of some sort. Nice. I'm actually just going to enter here. I'm pretty happy with that rejection. We don't have fib. I have a feeling price is going to push back. So what I'm going to do is take a really wide stop. And we're just going to go for a 1 to 2 and just see what happens. No. I mean, barely got triggered in. But wait, if we get a double top here, let's just enter this, because why not? Because I think what we're doing here, we can see we've pushed back to fib. Now we're sort of creating a big, creating a really big double top on the 4 hour, if you can imagine that. And now we have a double top sort of inside a double top at the fib. I'm not suggesting to just trade like this and not really follow your rules, but let's just take it. Let's go 1 to 4. See what happens. No, that's why you don't do it. Okay, so I mean, 2 losses to end with there, but realistically, I don't know if we would have taken them. At least the second one. So very happy with that session. That's plus 12. plus 10R in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 trades. So really happy with that. I'm not sure when we started. It might have been around the end of 2021. So what's that? 3-4 months of actual testing. 10R in one pair. Really happy with that. So yeah, that's a sort of new system I'm working on. Still refining it. Still learning. And again, I'm sorry I've been away for so long. I will probably stay away from Instagram and YouTube for a bit, but I'll try upload every now and then. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. Please do like and subscribe. It would mean the world. And yeah, have a good week. I'll see you guys soon. Also, free Discord down below if you guys want to join. Unfortunately, I had to cancel the paid one because of the new laws from the Australian government. But have a good day. Have a good week.